welcome to another episode of the EW Podcast. Today we have a very special show ready for you. We'd like to talk today about some of the most popular women watch influencers on social media.
You rockin' with Seth, so you rockin' with the best. Over 25 years, we've been better than the rest. Fred, he know these watches like the back of his hand. If you wanna learn watches, guaranteed this the man. I'm just saying. EW Podcast, EW Podcast.
We can't talk about every single one, but we chose the top 5 that we'd like to touch on today.
So absolutely. Not only they range from influencers, they range from influencers to authority figures. So they are definitely like a driving force with trends, the industry, and maybe the market. Okay. The first one we'd like to feature is a solid YouTuber, Jenni, Elle.
Jenni, Elle, that's right. Jenni, Elle. She is, I believe she's German.
She's absolutely German. Great accent. Very
love the accent.
great accent. Absolutely articulate. And I would have to say flawless from second to second, minute to minute.
You're right. The production of her videos is top notch. Her expertise, the way she's able to speak about these watches is top notch. Do we have some clips of her?
Yeah.
All right, let's roll.
Do it.
Okay, let's run it.
Good delivery.
Okay, the first clip we're looking at is one of her most viral videos. It's one of the most popular videos that she has. It's on YouTube, and when we're looking at it, she has 7.1 million views on this. It is where she's breaking down the Patek Philippe super clone that shocked her, real versus fake. And one of those things that when we're looking at her camera work is so precise. When we're looking at these pieces, it is absolutely on point. Secondly, shout out to Jenni, rocking one of her pieces right now that she has a really...
Yeah, she wears that pink dial.
She rocks this pink dial piece.
She rocks, that's the mid-size, the 31 millimeter candy
Talking
pink.
about pink, I just noticed we all have a little pink thing. Were we all prepared for the ladies in this?
No, we weren't, but
That's a good point. You're wearing pink.
You got pink stripes, and I've got the pink snowflake.
That's a good point.
Perfect.
Grand Seiko's pink snowflake, very nice.
But she's Jenni Elle on YouTube, and she has 333,000
Okay, so she's the big dog on YouTube with 335,000 subscribers. That's pretty good.
That particular video I thought was really good, especially for the industry, for collectors out there.
Yeah.
You have all these super clones in the industry, and she was able to pinpoint a lot of detail, very small detail about the real and the fake watch side by side. So
yeah, you know what? I'm a watch dealer for many, many years myself. I've seen this video, and actually I picked up, I think she gives like 7 major differences. And like 2 or 3 of those differences I never knew to look for. And I actually appreciate this video. This video definitely went viral.
Yeah.
Run it, Steven. Let's see what we got.
Let's run a little bit of it.
Let's get straight to the point. One of these 2 watches is a 60,000 euro Patek Philippe Nautilus. The other one just looks like it. As replicas are getting better and better, it has gotten significantly more difficult to tell an authentic watch from a fake one, especially for those who are new to the hobby, as it is extremely difficult to spot a fake if you do not know what to look for. And it gets even tougher if you do not have a reference watch to compare it to. The Patek Philippe Nautilus 5711 replica I'm showing you today is shockingly by far one of the best replicas I have ever seen.
For Jenni, she definitely went viral with this video where it showed the difference between a fake and authentic watch. But she has lots of other videos that she's done where she basically thinks of a topic and then does a great contrast and comparison and really kind of gives the consumer some good ideas what to think about when buying a watch.
Absolutely, adding some comfortability.
And one thing to say about her, she is not actually trying to sell you a watch. She's definitely got some sponsorship going on in all her videos. I think that she points you at another website in Europe that you can buy, or you can buy watches on the secondary market. But she herself is not a watch dealer.
Gotcha.
Right. She does a lot of breakdowns. And the solid thing about breakdowns, they are not only enthusiast pieces where there's a lot of Tudor, there's a lot of Rolex, but there's some hot horology in there.
Omega as well.
Yeah.
She talks about Lang & Son, and she pronounces it the right way, not like me.
I'm going to try that. Did you say A Lang & Son?
I said Lang & Son, but what? How do you pronounce it?
A long and son.
I don't think that's it. It's something like longa e june or something like that.
Oh, long and son. It doesn't
Longa
either, but yeah.
june.
We could cut
Who
some
else
of
you
that
got for us? Let's go on to the next.
The next lady we'd like to feature is Britt Pierce. She's known as Watch Gringa
That's right. Yes.
on many platforms. Specifically, she's huge on both YouTube and Instagram. She is a Canadian, but she says that she's stranded in the UK. And part of her, I would say, theme is that she has a very approachable approach to luxury pieces.
Didn't she just start in like 2020? Isn't that when she had launched her YouTube channel?
Yeah, like many of these, a lot of these influencers.
And she's already got what 150,000 subscribers, something like that, 160,000. She also touches on vintage watches and more of the inexpensive watches. Like she has, I think her most popular video is featuring a Seiko, if I'm not mistaken. Have you seen that video?
I have not seen that Seiko video, no.
So one of the great videos that she has is that she gives insight into her collection. One of her most popular videos was from a Casio, but her collection ranges, and I believe she shares with her husband as well, anything from Casio to Cartier to a Rolex Daytona. Let's go ahead and check out this video.
I feel like my collection's gotten a little bit out of control, especially if we're including Casios and G-Shocks, which I didn't bring out, or else this video would be over an hour long. Let's start with what's on my wrist, because that feels like a logical place to start. So today I'm wearing my Tudor Black Bay 54. This is my newest watch pickup, so I just got this a few days after it was announced at Watches and Wonders this year.
That's one difference between her and Jenni, is that she talks about watches that are actually in her collection.
Oh, okay.
I feel like she's more of a collector than Jenni. Do you get that?
Right, I get that vibe as well.
Yeah.
Maybe not only as a collector, but maybe as someone to also connect with as well.
Right.
It's like, yeah, I'm growing my collection
Right.
as you grow your collection,
Yeah.
and she's here to share.
I mean, she does a
Sharing.
fair amount of reviews, obviously, on other brands, and she brings up good topics in her videos, like the top 7 reasons to buy an Omega over a Rolex and whatnot. Like very, very creative, and you have to come up with good concepts if you're going to get people to click into your videos, which she does very effectively. The production, again, just like Jenni, is very strong. The content, the way it's written, it's very strong. I mean, both of these women are kind of like battling each other out for who has the highest end content. But I think also interesting thing about Watch Gringa is that she was recently in a bicycling accident, if I'm not mistaken. A year ago. Yeah, she took a pretty bad spill, and she was wearing one of her Rolexes. I think later she talked about that Rolex actually took a beating and kept on ticking. I think that might even be the watch that she's reviewing right now. Go ahead, roll this right there.
It's my OP 124200, 34 millimeters, black dial. This
Yeah,
was
that's
my
it.
first ever
That's actually what she
Rolex.
was wearing in her accident. I saw the video. Yeah, fantastic. I mean, just
Or 124200.
that's the 34 millimeter.
124200. I don't think the hubby's wearing that one.
Nice watch. That's like a $5,500 watch. That's a great watch for a woman or a small man, whatever.
The next woman we'd like to feature is Watch by Jules. She has quite the substantial following on TikTok. I believe she has almost 630K followers there.
TikTok.
TikTok.
She was one of the first people to jump on TikTok. Yeah, she was.
She's a strong following on IG and YouTube as well. Lastly, I believe she's a Moroccan dealer, and she's right in the mix in 47th Street.
Yeah. All right. So Jules, she got a job working for a watch dealer. His name is Ariel, and he gave her a shot. And this is probably one of the smartest things Ariel ever did by taking a chance on. She's a rookie. She really knew nothing about watches, from what I understand. I mean, I might be wrong, but from my understanding, she really knew next to nothing about watches. But she's got like an A-class personality. She's very outgoing.
Yeah.
Her English. She doesn't speak like an American. She definitely speaks like she's from France. She has a very strong French accent, and it's it grows on people. I mean, I don't know what to say, but it's very cute the way she communicates in English language. And as she learns things about the watch market and different watches, she like immediately her instincts kick in and she makes a video where she teaches the audience about the whatever she just learned that day about Rolexes or whatever. And she is smart. She's picking up on watches. She's learning the pricing. And yeah, let's see some videos with her.
Yeah, absolutely. I think sometimes like the two layers, one being a woman, two having an accent, people try to pull fast ones on her. And this video right here, someone's trying to pull a fast one on her in regards with the Pepsi GMC.
Oh, let's
How
see.
much is he asking you? 95. Let me see the card. No, I'm not. I'm not.
Okay. All right. So I've seen this video. So this is a later video that just came out. And she was able to figure out that this watch wasn't authentic. We'll watch the video. This is her after learning about watches after 2 or 3 years of being in the business. She could not have done this 3 years ago. Mark my word. But go ahead, roll the video.
So I just had a customer at the store coming that he wanted to sell his watch for 19.5. I didn't give him an offer because when I took the watch on my hand, I knew that the watch was fake because of the weight of the watch and also the writing of Rolex inside the dial was a little bit off. That's why I didn't do any offer. And also in this case, I got the watch completely full set and with the card, but the watch was fake. So it doesn't mean that you have to buy a watch with a card, that it means that it's real, because a fake watch can come with a card also and looks like a real, but it's fake. So that's why you have to be very careful where you're buying your watches, with who you're buying your watches.
You know what would have been great? She probably should have done this on the video. She should have, in front of this guy, taken that fake card, the green cards, the new green Rolex cards. You take that card and you put it up to your cell phone, and it actually, it opens up the Rolex website on your phone. Did you know that?
With the QR code, right?
Yeah. No, not with the QR.
No, inside the card, there's a particular, there's a
it's
chip
not a
inside
QR
the card
code. It's a chip
that activates.
It activates and it opens up the Rolex website. So that would have been really cool if she would have done that right now to see if that was actually a fake card, like literally a fake card with no chip inside the card. But she's right. Sometimes you can just feel it with your hand if you're touching enough of these watches. Good for her.
For me, I literally smell the watch.
You put it
I
up to your
smell
nose?
whenever Rolex is offered to me in stainless steel. The first thing I do is I smell that watch, and the steel, the quality of steel will tell you exactly what you're doing.
Interesting. Can you describe the smell?
Like a penny. Just smells real rusty. It just that coppery smell. You know, that non-stainless steel. It's just raw steel. Before you announce her, I was actually going to ask, what about Jules? Because like you said, she has the spontaneous kind of like personality. She's in the store. Sometimes she's out on the sidewalk, you know, knocking on Cybertruck windows and stuff like that. So yeah, I like her personality. She's a really sweet girl.
One thing I also like about her too, like at the end, there's like almost like an anecdote where she almost teaches the audience. She got a huge audience.
While she learns,
I feel she's
also
teaching what she's teaching what she's learning at that time.
Exactly right.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
That's totally
and
great.
that's why she's gaining in popularity so much.
And she has a lot more to learn.
She's brand new to the game. I mean, she's literally been
She has
here
a
for
lot more to learn.
3 years, whatever. But she's doing fantastic.
Keep it going, Jules.
All right, for the next two ladies, we're still keeping this in New York. Now, when it comes to New York and it comes to 47th Street, negotiations are notorious. And these two ladies are constantly making videos where they're doing deals. The two I'm talking about are Reem Soul and Carrie Levine.
Ah,
Oh yeah.
Reem the Dream.
Reem the Dream and Carrie Levine.
Carrie Levine. Okay. I don't know either of them, but I've definitely seen them on social media.
I've seen Reem videos. Absolutely. Yeah, she's out there.
So the first video I'd like to share with you is AP. Reem is a big AP enthusiast and really pushes those watches. Here's her and Carrie kind of working together to make something happen with an AP.
Let's check it out.
Hang on. Is Carrie, they call her the godmother. Is that correct?
Carrie is the godmother.
Godmother. Okay,
Correct.
that's right.
I think she's more known.
Wait, hold on. Is Carrie the lady that sits across from Reem's booth on 47th?
I don't know. Actually, I haven't been to 47th Street in a minute.
Just from her videos. She's the older lady that sits.
Yeah. She's a distinguished lady.
I wouldn't say she's older. She doesn't look older.
She's older than Reem.
Well, they call her the godmother, so.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
The godmother is known for a couple things. I do believe she's known for gems and Patek.
Okay.
He just came in and he's asking me if I could help him sell it. And it's something very rare and very special. Come on over. Something very special, really, really special, like really seriously special. But it's going to be, you know, a little on the QT here. Take a look. You're going to lose your mind.
Oh my goodness.
How gorgeous is this? AP, perpetual calendar, titanium. Only 200 pieces made. A client of mine came on.
All right, so here's my issue.
I can help him get rid of it.
I've seen enough of these videos, and I'm seeing a common storyline. A client came over and just dropped this watch. I'm seeing that over and over and over again. I don't know if I really buy it. I'm just being honest right now. It seems a little contrived.
Yeah, it's one of those things. We're seeing a very repetitive pattern over and over and over, especially when there's two dealers involved.
Yeah.
Okay, the big difference, I believe, with Reem and Godmother and Jules is Jules seems to flow a little bit more with the public and with the...
Yeah, she interacts with the end clients and stuff like that. Absolutely. So here it's like they're negotiating. Okay, they're negotiating on a watch over $200,000. So she's at like $275,000. So if you're selling dealer to dealer, what is the end user going to expect to pay for?
I just feel like the consumer, they want to see videos. They want to see videos where it's not a bunch of actors pretending to be talking about watches, right? They want to see actually like a real, true negotiation. And I feel like this is a little contrived. Are we the watch police, the social media watch police? Is that what we're gonna tap ourselves as?
So.
Okay.
We'll see in the comments.
I want to have a badge for now on. Social media watch police.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just gonna speak for us, for ourselves here in Beverly Hills at Essential Watches. We are the real deal. I mean, we were around before Trustpilot. So if you need references and you know, checking in on someone, call us at Essential.
Yeah. By the way, there are 2 holidays around the corner.
Right.
Why don't you speak on that?
All right, so we are here in the month of June, so we gotta give a little shout out to the dads and the grads. So, like I said, there's always a story behind a watch. If you want to create your story here at Essential Watches, give us a call, and we'll make sure we lead you in the right direction to get you the right timepiece for you and your family.
Are you gonna hook them up with the right deal, the
That's
right
all
price?
I do. That's all I do.
Are you answering phone calls?
I'm answering phone calls.
I
actually pop up on the chat on our website, and it's not AI. I'm a real guy.
That's good. Sorry. So go ahead, guys. Please go to our website. Please contact Fred.
Yes.
Contact me if you'd like. I'm also here. And Steven, you have anything you want to add to that?
I think with the roundup of the ladies, a lot of them are really punching up. They're really stepping up the game for like the watch world.
Yeah.
And I do think when they bring their A game, it helps everyone. Okay, it really brings information to watches here at Essential.
Yeah.
Okay, and just the watch community in general.
Very nice. Nicely said.
Good stuff.
All right. Guys, we'll see you in the next podcast. Thanks for tuning in.
Peace.
EW Podcast, I hope you know we talking about a watch.